Now, don't waste your life doing something you hate. Now, this is something that I preach very, very strongly in terms of my approach to fitness, nutrition, as it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. Too many people are very narrow-minded and think this is the only way from you to get from point A, where you are at the start of your journey, to point B, where you want to be at the end. Now, in reality, there's more than one way to skin a cat, if you heard that expression, and the best way for you to get results is doing what you enjoy. You have one life and you need to enjoy it and make sure this process works for you. So from my side of things, in terms of how I would do this for yourself, is think, what do I like doing? So from a cardio point of view, if you need to do cardio to burn body fat, if you hate running, why are you going to go and run every day? Don't run. If you like walking, walk for an hour. That can be just as productive as running. If you like, for example, doing circuits, body weight for cardio, go and do that instead. Really think about what it is you enjoy, and then you'll find it easier to stick to. So in terms of like client programming with myself, I very much ask what they enjoy doing. If they like, say for example, higher volume training, then we'll focus more on higher volume training. If they like heavier strength training, then we focus more on heavier strength training. Because the more you enjoy something, the more you put more effort into it, and the easier you'll find it to stick to. It's very much the same in regards to certain exercises. If you find, for example, a back squat, you just don't like it, you don't feel comfortable with it, chances are you're not going to push yourself as hard as you could if, for example, you were to go and use a leg press, which you love doing. So think about, what do I like doing, and then really focus and narrow down your programming on that. And that's what we do with CJ Coaching, with the approach to getting the perfect program for you as the client. From a nutritional side of things, it's exactly the same. So I love food and I love eating, so I have a very flexible approach in terms of with clients. I do not recommend the chicken and rice and broccoli bro approach 6 times a day. I very much approach things with what food you like, and do you like sweet foods, do you like treat foods? Wonderful if you do, we can fit those in there. If you want to eat super healthy and stick to clean stuff all the time, that's no problem at all. One thing that I'm a big advocate of that everyone has every week though is one free meal where you can have whatever you want, but just don't binge eat. So for example, if you want to go out on Saturday night, which you can't at the moment with the lockdown, but if you go out on Saturday night and enjoy yourself with a meal with your family, or if you want to get a takeaway or anything like that, that's absolutely fine. One meal out of 7 days is not going to cause any issues, and if you keep that as a consistent variable across the week and across the program, then that's something you can then manipulate and factor in as part of what you do. So then that's not an off-plan meal, that's part of your program. So you can actually have what you want and the food you love whilst getting world-class results. And that's the whole point of the process is, okay, how can we really enjoy what we do with the training, absolutely love the nutrition, still have what we want, and get you from point A to point B at the end of the process. So really like narrow down, what foods do I like, how can I factor those into my macros, so protein, fats, carbohydrates, and also calories, and what's the best time of day to be taking in those nutrients. If you want a more hands-on approach and need some help with that, by all means drop me a message, drop us a comment below, and the link below to apply for coaching is there. I'd absolutely love to help. But one thing for me to you, I highly suggest you make sure you do, is with your programming and your nutrition, you make sure you absolutely love the program. You get one life, you get one chance to this, make sure you enjoy it, and if you enjoy the process, you'll get the results, and that's it.